Hey, welcome to a new episode of MechaDrew Tries. Today's game is Mech Havoc. It is a top-down shooter with mechs and other vehicles and machines. It was gifted to me by the developers, so I got an early key to be able to try the game out before its release, I believe on the 27th. But it's pretty fun, very basic kind of game. It kind of reminds me of the Mech Warrior games that were on like the, I think the Super Nintendo and the Sega Genesis back in the 90s. Has a very similar feel. Okay, welcome recruit. This is a trial kind of run. You control the mech with the keyboard and use the mouse to kind of aim. And this is just kind of the training mission. You fire with the different mouse buttons. But it's pretty interesting. It's got a lot of different weapons and upgrades and mechs you can unlock. And some pretty interesting effects. The game is going to be releasing in early access, I believe. So it's not finished by any means. But what he has so far is actually pretty fun. You know, for a very basic arcade style game. Let's see here. Yeah, you have different abilities, so you can, we can drop a mortar, which is handy in hitting enemies. You can also swap between your different weapons, which I believe is with Q. So I've got rockets and like a little burst minigun, a regular, I don't know, kind of like an auto cannon, and then a heavier one. And there's a ton of different weapons you can unlock. The one thing I do kind of wish that it had is the ability to run, like especially when you're not in combat. And I kind of wish the map was always on screen instead of just when you hit the button. But otherwise, for an early attempt, I think it's actually pretty fun. Let's see, we can go ahead and extract. So basically, it just kind of runs you through the controls. Not really a whole lot to do on this. And then we get you to this screen, and this is kind of like the campaign mode for what it is right now. You have different missions and different locations you can unlock. Starting though with the tech tree, so you earn different types of materials and currency that you can spend to unlock different weapons and vehicles. So like right now, the mech we have unlocked, I believe is called the Badger, which is kind of interesting. There's also the TUV, which is more of a vehicle. We've got the technical, and then there's a tank and a few other things that you can unlock. Here's a mech down here. There's one that's like a spider. This only goes down to tier 2, so I haven't really had a chance to really see what all it's got. Just most of the mechs and weapons that are at the top. But before we unlock anything, I think we can go ahead and do a mission. So let's do something in the canyons. And it's a simple operation. We've spotted a Hive convoy moving cargo through one of the canyon roads. It appears that they have halted for now, possibly to set up a temporary outpost. Let's destroy that precious cargo. And from here you can pick your vehicle. We're gonna pick a mech because I'm a mech guy. And I don't think we get... Yeah, we don't have anything else unlocked, so we're pretty much stuck with what we got. We got an RPG and then an MG7. Kind of like a machine gun. It's kind of slow. Yeah, let's go in the Badger. And you can zoom in, so you can get pretty close to the mech, but then you can't see enemies coming, so kind of like to be about this far. And tab is the menu, I believe, so we're in kind of a weak mech. And what little bit I did play before this, they send enemies at you pretty quick. So let's see, we need to hang out right here. And the controls take a little bit to get used to, but it's not super bad. It's just because of the top down, I think, that makes it a little bit more difficult to get used to. But if you can point and click, you can kill. Alright, what else we gotta do? Destroy some cargo. I don't know what the cargo looks like exactly. I think this is cargo. Alright. Let's see what else we got to destroy. I don't know if that counts. The fuel tank. The explosions are pretty satisfying. And if... Oh, he's still alive. I will say, I kind of wish the mechs had different colors. They're all kind of the same. Oh, taking some hits. That one's got a shield, but they're all kind of the same color. So it's a little bit on the bland side. I'm sure that's something that'll change over time. I'd like to see more customization with the look of it. But the weapons feel nice. It's pretty satisfying to land a rocket hit. I think there is like a plasma rifle or something that you can get, and even something that feels kind of like a gauze rifle. But right now we're pretty weak, so it's hard to blow things up too easily. And we don't have that much health. You're pretty limited. I'd love to see a repair bay. And the game may have it, but I haven't seen it so far. Alright, how are we doing? I think you pretty much have unlimited ammo. Alright, so our objectives are the blue on the map. And I want to say, I may be incorrect, but I'm pretty sure this is a single developer. Like, it's one person working on it. So it's pretty cool. You know, it's not as advanced as, you know, some of the bigger games, but I think it's kind of fun. Alright, I think we get this last thing there, and then we can get out of here. Now, it looks like there's a shortcut, so I'm going to go this way. Can we squeeze in through here? It looks like we can. Prevent me from having to run around. I don't know if there's enemies waiting for me or not. But yeah, being able to run would be a nice add-on. And basically with this, once you complete your objective, you just need to go to where it says extraction on the map. You can kind of tell right there. And then press E. And it gives you your stats, just like a you know, a good old mech game would. So we did pretty good. We destroyed quite a few small enemies, some vehicles, some items. So we'll return to base, and we should have another one. Let's go to the tech tree and see what we can unlock here. So, yeah, there's the gauze rifle. I kind of want to get that. It requires 145 salvage. We've got 522. I think we're good there, so we'll go ahead and unlock that one. I'd love to get that mech over here. I think it's a mech. It looks like one. Let's see. How do I go about that? I guess I gotta unlock some of these over here. So what's the L16? An improved version of the L8. Weapon rapidly fires multiple short pulse lasers. Ooh, I like pulse lasers. Okay, so we picked those. Now I'm gonna go in and do another mission. Canyon checkpoint. So there's a Hive checkpoint located in one of the canyons. We think Hive has been using this outpost as a distribution center for its resources. Regardless of if this is correct, we need you to cause some destruction. Okay, so we'll go with that, and I think we're going to replace some of our weapons here. We've got, let's put the gauze rifle on instead of the RPG, and then instead of the MG7, let's go with the pulse laser. Let's go something like that. Now I do have the precision mortar and a turret that I have not used yet. I may have to for this one. Alright, so we've got a bunch of cargo and 2 SAM sites. The SAM sites are actually, oh, the gauze rifle. SAM sites are a little bit dangerous. Oh, if I can aim that good, that is awesome. Gauze rifle all the way. I don't know what the little things are. They look like self-propelled, like smart mines or something. Oh, I'm loving the gauze rifle. Doesn't work as well on you, but if you can aim around his shield, he's got nothing. I'm one hit killing some of these. Now I know you can upgrade your weapons. I don't know if you can upgrade the individual weapons. So that would be interesting if you could. But like I said, this is early access. I haven't really had a chance to look at the roadmap for the developer to see what, you know, what all they plan to do when. But, you know, it's a mech game. You can't pass up a mech game. I mean, that's what we do. Let's see. Oh, got him. And I'll be honest, I haven't tried out any of the other vehicles just because, you know, I like playing as the robot. So I really haven't tried a tank or anything like that. Ooh, not bad. But yeah, it really reminds me of like the MechWarrior games on the old Genesis. There is the yeah, the SAM site. Ooh, good hit there. There you go. As I say, it's not going down very quick. And we've got these little mines or something. I don't know if they're mines, but I'm in trouble here. See if we can take out one of these mechs. Those other vehicles are kind of ganging up on me a little bit here. That worked. You know the little things, they are mines, and I think these are infantry, but they remind me a lot of like the elementals. On their own, they're not dangerous, but they can like swarm you. All right, I think we need to destroy these. I don't know what they are. I think they're vehicles, maybe. And this looks like another like storage cargo. Alright, we're getting him. Yeah, I'd love to see a little bit more than just kind of a yellowy brown color palette. It's a little bit on the bland side. Like, I'd like to see the enemy mechs be a different color so that I can identify them. And I'd love to see if they have missiles that can lock on. They may, I just haven't seen them yet. Let's get these guys. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Alright, we'll just kill these little spider mines. I don't know, does it say anywhere? Snap mites. Okay. It tells you at the top right hand corner of the screen whenever you kill something. But it's hard to fight and see what you're doing, so... Alright, what do we got to destroy? Oh, looks like we missed one. Let's go take care of that right there. Alright, was that it? I think it was. Let's go get the other two. Go, my little robot. Destroy everything. It kind of reminds me, the mech is, what they call it, the Badger. Kind of reminds me of a cougar. So if you've ever played as a cougar in one of the MechWarrior games, it has that feel to it. Alright, so both SAM sites are destroyed. We do have some cargo. Get a little hung up here. There we go. Did we get it all? Yeah, that was it. Okay, so the rest of these, I think you can destroy, but you don't need to. And then we just need to get to the yellow part of the map. See if we can go and touch up. Alright, let's see here. Don't know if they're going to send any last minute enemies. Like I said, you can play closer if you want to, but you don't need to. It's actually better to be further away because you can see the enemies coming from a mile away. Alright, that was pretty good. We destroyed a lot of stuff. And let's go back to the tech tree. I want to see if we can unlock some more stuff. We're getting kind of close to unlocking whatever this guy is. Yeah, Armored Walker, built for survival in extreme and hazardous environments such as hostile planets or desolate space wrecks. Takes a lot of salvage, which we don't have. Let's see, what's this? Oh, it's a laser weapon, so I guess that's what the L, I mean, that makes sense. Energy weapon, ideal for sustained fire, offering a precision without the immediate intensity of more powerful lasers. I'll go ahead and unlock it so we can get to a mech. What's this one down here? Let's see, hover tank. That's kind of cool. So you can kind of tell if you look at what they are. You know, these are weapons. There's another vehicle. What can we unlock besides the MG7? What's this? Oh, advanced static turret. Interesting. Is that one of the extras that I can take in? And we're pretty much out of stuff, so we're gonna just take another mission. Town turmoil. It's an elimination mission. Welcome to Small Town. For some reason, Hive has stationed a lot of troops here. You are tasked with culling them. Extraction will become available once you have reached your quota. Alright, I'm loving the gauze, so I'm hesitant to change anything. We could do the L focus. What's the rate of fire? 50 a second versus 25? So it seems like it does pretty good. It's difficult to tell what the damage level is. I think we'll try it. I'm gonna leave the gauze. The gauze is awesome. And we can take... That's all we can take. So what were the other options besides gauze? Oh, okay, so the HMG machine gun we could have put on here, but I don't think we need it. Although we could take that in place. What is it, 8? Oh, that one only does 1. I still want to try it. Let's try it. Alright, let's see if we can go get him. I do want to test out my gun, though. Oh, that's like a rapid fire. That is cool. Hive has now stationed troops here. Whoa! May work well for small enemies. I don't know about the big ones. Better watch out for collateral damage. Will do. I don't even know where I'm going. I guess I'm just trying to make my way through a ton of enemies here. Oh, I saw some. I mean, it does kill them pretty quick. If I don't hit them with the gauze first. Okay, got some mechs coming in. The aim on it's not amazing. And it doesn't do a ton of damage, but... Alright, doing alright. Just gotta dodge until my little laser gun's back. Doing alright. My aim's not too bad. Gotta dodge too. Oh, nah, it works really good for the snap mites. For the mechs, it's okay. Still like the gauze. Alright, I think we're doing pretty good. Oh, got some more. I think that's a troop. Uh-oh, we're out. Gotta reload. Yeah, but see the gauze, one hit with the gauze. I like that better than the rockets even. Getting hit. Gotta thin him out a little. Alright, gauze got him. Laser's good, but kind of hard to kill things. I'm definitely going to swap it out. I think maybe machine gun? Okay, now it's nice when they line up. That does make my life easier here. Okay, so we killed all the enemies we have to, so now I think it's just a matter of making it to the extraction. So we're just going to kind of mosey down that way. Oh, can't go that way. Alright. Yeah, they definitely keep sending enemies at me, which is a little harder. Oh, taking some hits. Commander, we've been hit. Alright. I'm not sure what you would call this kind of weapon. It's kind of like a pulse laser, but like really quick. Having more trouble with the troops just because it's hard to hit them. Keep missing. Vehicles are easy. And the mechs aren't too bad. I just gotta keep dodging while I wait to reload. Alright, do we get them all? They just keep coming. Too many mechs. I am but one. Got him. He's gone. Man, leave me alone. Ow, I'm taking a lot of hits. I'd love to leave. It works well on the tanks, I will say that. Alright. I'm gonna use up the rest of my lasers so that I can reload. Like, these people don't go down very quick. You know, work hand. Oh, but those are not good. No, no, no. Be gone with you. Uh-oh. Gotta get around a shield. There we go. Wow, let me out of this place. Hopefully there's nothing else down here. If they had any more troops, we've like crippled their army. Go, 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 man. Yeah, there's still more. Alright, now there's not. Yeah, we killed 54 of the small, and then 41 tiny, and then a bunch of the others. Nice. And we've unlocked outskirts. So let's see if there's anything. I want to unlock this guy. Don't have enough resources, so I'd have to save up. Alright. Well, that's kind of like a quick first look of the game. I'd love to know what you thought in the comments. I think it's got a lot of promise for a kind of simplistic arcadey game. It's pretty fun. It definitely has a nice feel to it. Shout out to the developer for allowing me to have an early access key. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe.